Now, Mike, we are going to get into your career and all the amazing things you did, but before we do that, we just want to do a little bit of a Six Nations chat, if you're up for that. Obviously, 2 weeks down. Let's talk Wales, mate. How do you rate them so far?
Yeah, well, I've been kind of doing a bit of the corporate stuff, a lot of hosting, so I've been watching the games pretty much out of one eye. But the second half against Scotland was really impressive, and of course they got a young team, so yeah, that's understandable. But some pretty good stuff. But it's you can't really. It's tough to judge them really because the regions are going through some tough times. The WRU have had a tough couple of years, so it's an influx of youngsters in that team, and it's going to be a bit of a development couple of years. So. But some good guys coming through the system, and it's been tough. But another tough one this week out in Ireland. So, but I guess it's just about blooding the youngsters and giving them a crack.
Mikey, you know Gats pretty well. Obviously, he's been around a while, and with such a young team, what do you think his messages are or his influence is on this young squad? Like, is it a matter of that he's been around the change room for too long, or is he still got that impact that he had when he first turned up to Wales camp?
I mean, I remember his first game in charge. He kind of quickly learned about Welsh rugby. We beat England away 2008. That was his first game, and first time Wales had won up there for 20 odd years, and so we're all pretty excited. I scored the winning try at the end.
Of course you did.
Yeah, and I remember afterwards we weren't allowed into Cardiff that night, but we stayed in the Vale. And we were having a few beers. He comes to sit next to me. I remember he goes, "You could be world class one day." And I was like, "I'm already fucking world class, mate." And I think that one comment got me about 50 caps. He loved that. But then the night went on, and it's public knowledge now, but one of the players, Shane Williams, had a few too many beers, and I don't know what happened, but actually offered him outside for a scrap.
Oh, wow.
That night, which he couldn't remember. But I never forget then, Gats on a Monday morning, Shane has to do this apology in front of everyone. And then Gats goes, "Guys, this is the first team I've ever coached where the backs are the fighters, the drinkers and the shaggers." And I thought, this guy's amazing. So, but it was different times then, I guess. But I don't know what he's like now, but he's got a wealth of experience. I loved him; he was great for me. So we'll see how he goes.
Mike, we're going to get into it pretty deep with your career and a few stories with these boys, but the Northern Hemisphere legends, as we like to call them, they like to hear a bit of stuff about their own particular team. So do you mind if I just do a few quick questions to you and you give us some hot takes?
Questions to me?
Yeah. Yeah, well,
yeah.
You're the guest.
Yeah.
Are Ireland going to win it? Are Ireland going to win it? And if so, as in, are they going to win the Grand Slam? Can anybody come close?
Yeah, I can't rap, and I'm going to need tattoos. So
that's all right. You just got six pack and just fucking amazing good looks.
I remember Alex. He did that on the bus for the Lions, and I've never met the guy before. When he gets brought up to the front of the bus, and he comes out with, "I can't sing, but I can rap." And in my head, I'm thinking, "Who's this dick?" Do you know what I mean? Who says that? And then he delivers this rap. I'm like, "Fuck." Yeah, amazing. So, great guy.
If you missed it last week, Alex Corbacero rapped on this show, which is what Mike's talking about, and it's gone global.
It has. It's probably going to get him a record deal.
Well, Dr. Dre has already sent him a DM, is what I heard. Because you know what Dr. Dre's
actually,
like.
You're joking about this, but we met LL Cool J's DJ. He was at the owner's house after the game, and Corbs was talking to him and sent him his sample.
What, the one from last week?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, we could really have started something.
Yeah. We are going to be left for dead again. I can just sense it. So he's already done it on NBC today. Is that what you said? Did he mention us at all?
Well, no. So we did a couple of recordings. I'm holding the camera. I'm following him through the street. You've got blokes vacuuming their cars, like on a Sunday, and Corbs was in the middle rapping about the Six Nations.
So he went full like film clip.
Film clip. Yeah, we did here. We were on the lounge. We're in his backyard.
Mate, you sound like Shaggy. We did it here. We did it on the lounge. We did it on the kitchen table.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Mike, I'm going to keep trying to do this.
Keep going.
Yeah, go back to Ireland. Yeah,
let's
we
see.
have to.
Mike, England, scrappy, unattractive way of playing, but obviously got it done against Wales. Can they win the Six Nations?
England?
Yeah.
No chance. No.
Fantastic. What did you say about Ireland, Mike? Are they going to win the Grand Slam?
The depth is incredible, isn't it? I think probably, their style of attack is amazing. And, there's the tightness in the group, is just is unbelievable. So great coaching staff behind them as well. So, you'd have to say yes to that.
Mate, what about Scotland? Have they got a good win in them?
Well, I never lost to Scotland, and that's not an achievement. I don't know. They just lack a bit of mindset, don't they? They lack a bit of sort of. They've improved massively, and it'd be great if they did sort of, produce some big performances and turn it around. But I don't know. They lack a bit of that mindset, that edge to really get over the line.
What about our boys? Sorry, Swoop.
You're right, mate.
What about our boys from the Valles? Are we a chance of knocking off, say, I don't know, Ireland or France? Like, are we one of the big teams with the young squad?
I don't know. I just think maybe not. I don't know. Maybe the bit of an experienced front five. I think, I think when the shackles are off and we play with no structure, I think that suits the Welsh play. I think, second half against Scotland, as you showed, the boys were just playing what was in front and just having a crack. And I think that's what we are. I think when we're too rigid, I don't think the boys can really. I think we're naturally sort of more rugby than, trying to sort of keep the structures. But they got nothing to lose. I mean, nobody's expecting too much, so they should be going out there just all guns blazing, enjoying it.
Italy, Mike. I think. Who do you think Italy will beat? Will they beat?
I mean, their attack is brilliant. Their attack is amazing. I was gutted they didn't get over the line in the first game. They came close against England. That would have been great for the tournament. But it's just that lacking of discipline, and I mean, that line now kind of left them down against England. But I mean, attack-wise, they might even beat Wales. Do you know what I mean?
The change in Italy in the last, say, 5 to 10 years. They're improving, right? How long, and this is to all you four rugby people here, how long until they are genuinely pushing up that ladder? Mike?
Oh, they've improved massively, haven't they? I think the last couple of years, beating Wales in Cardiff for the first time.
They beat the Wallabies?
I think they beat South Africa a couple of years ago. I mean, if you look at the league, the domestic league, I mean, they're second currently in that league, the E, whatever you call it.
URC.
So I mean, they're getting there. They're certainly improving, and they've got the passion. It's just keeping it together, discipline-wise. For them is always an issue, isn't it?
Mate, well, what about France? Do you think there's like such thing as the World Cup hangover, or like they were absolutely firing going into that World Cup? They bowed out early, and then they just don't feel like doesn't seem like they've clicked so much in the Six Nations yet.
No, they haven't. I mean, they have improved massively over the last couple of years, and they played some, DuPont is on fire. I mean, they got such depth in their forwards, massive units, great style of rugby. Knocking over New Zealand in that first game was amazing in the World Cup. And it was a shame, really, they went out, wasn't it? And it was a shame that Ireland went out as well, because all the fans kind of just, the buzz of the place just went down. But I think it's knocked them, massively. I think they would have gone in there thinking they were going to win it. But they haven't seemed to have fired this campaign now.
Would you say DuPont only really came on the scene because you retired from international rugby?
Mate, you're a better 9 than him, mate.
Yeah, that's true.
No, like I said, as good as he is, if there was 15 of me against 15 of DuPonts, I win by 50 points. So
hands down.
And that's without taking conversions.
That's And that's what Dupont says. Do you know what I mean?
Can we get him on? Do you guys know Dupont? That's a...
Well, yeah, well, just none of us will be able to understand him except for Gitz.
Oh, very good. Subtitles will get him going. Okay, that was a pretty good Six Nations summation. G'day. I hope you enjoyed that video. There's lots more here on our YouTube page. If you did enjoy it, make sure you click like. And if you super enjoyed it, make sure you click subscribe. That's how we get lots of views. Lots of, that's how we hopefully get a sponsor. So make sure you click those two buttons and just have a bloody good day.